ین کدوبشیم آفرین گرتیه ره ترجو آوستا جان اردالو زینل سید رضا تیدانه
In Rojava, power is decentralized to the point where neighbors make most decisions that affect them in a body called a commune. This is nothing like a commune in the US. It is essentially a neighborhood assembly, made of 100 to 150 families or so, and instead of politicians deciding what norms should govern their community, they all do, through directly democratic structures. Each person living within the commune can represent themselves directly within the commune assembly. The commune is used on a principle that most of us know intrinsically. Nobody knows better what you and your neighbors need than you and your neighbors yourselves. Communes are linked together through elected and removable spokespersons, one woman and one man, to form a neighborhood council. And neighborhoods are linked to form city councils, and so on and so forth. This is a bottom-up or horizontal system of organizing society. The larger the area of administration a council has, the less power it has. For example, in the largest city in Jazeera Canton, Kamislo, there is a neighborhood called Corniche. In Corniche, there are 58 communes. Of these communes, 3 are Assyrian and Armenian, 3 Arabic, and 52 Arabic and Kurdish mixed. These 58 communes form the Corniche Neighborhood Assembly, but the heart of power remains in the individual communes themselves. Women and young people also can and do organize their own communes separately. The commune is made up of committees which residents can sign up for. To name a few, the Women's Committee, the Youth Committee, Healthcare Committee, Economic Committee, Safety Committee, Neighborhood Defense Groups, and Peace Committee. Transformative justice says the first line of defense. In order to really understand how communes work, we have to go through the committees one by one. In Rojava, the people living there are multi-ethnic, multi-religious, and wary of state power and male domination. So, they make it their goal to decentralize knowledge, power, and responsibility as much as possible so that no one can dominate anyone else. In 2015, communes all over Rojava started forming the HPC, Self-Defense Forces, and the HPC-Jin, an autonomous women's self-defense force, to replace the regular police, Asaish. The HPC is a city-wide defense force made up of 2 directly elected members from each commune. These 2 elected security members are accountable to the mandates of the directly democratic assemblies in the communes and can only act as instructed by the people who actually live in the communes. They are trained in self-defense, feminism, weapons, tactics, and ideology. The ideology being democratic confederalism, stateless democracy, that is driving the revolution in Rojava. They can be immediately recalled by the direct democratic assembly of the residents if they violate their mandate or act against what they were told in any way. Beyond this, as in the militias of the YPJ, YPG, as in the communes themselves, and as nearly every institution in Rojava, HPC members undergo what is called Tech Mill, a public meeting of community members where they are encouraged to criticize their own failures, those of each other, and let others criticize them. These meetings do not carry authority or force, but are just public suggestions that keep people from getting too full of themselves or from latching on to too much power. The HPC members rotate and take turns training everyone in the commune in self-defense, with the goal of eventually every member of the commune serving in the role at some point, so that power is decentralized and there is no need for an official police force. As most decisions that affect a commune are made by the residents themselves, they deal with much less crime in the first place. Why break rules you yourself made, argued, and voted on? So, how does this structure differ from a police force? Well, there are several key ways. 1. Every single member comes from the community and is directly elected by the community. 2. They only enforce decisions that every community member gets a say on and only act as instructed by the community. 3. They can immediately be stripped of power if they violate the mandate of the community. And 4. They rotate, and their power is eventually dispersed to everyone so that safety becomes not the responsibility of a special professional body, but of the whole of the community.